Hello, good evening, and welcome. We are here at Poker House Live here in downtown Burleson, Texas, right next to the police station off of Wilshire Boulevard. And welcome to Patty Mac's game, 1-2 No Limit Hold'em. My name is Buck Wild, Buck Nasty. They don't want me saying what they really call me, just know that I'm fully dressed. We're starting off with the $5 palm pot. Top board is 5 ace 3 2 clubs. Bottom board 9 4 6 2 diamonds. Rhino starts the action by checking, followed by TT and Shiggle, Teach, J Smooth, Bale, Patty Mac, and Robert and Baby Huey. We're on to the turns, 8 of spades and 2 of clubs. Checks all the way to Teach, who bets $5. J Smooth calls. So does Bale. Patty Mac does too. Robert. And Baby Huey. Rhino's the only one getting out so far, followed by TT and Shiggle. 6 ways to 2 rivers. The Queen of Hearts and the 8 of clubs. Robert with pocket aces and Bale have both earned the check marks. Let's see what happens. It's on J Smooth right now. He gets the go. Bale is going to bet, looks like $25. Or Teach bet 5. Bale raised to 25. Patty Mac's in a call. Robert in the cutoff. He's in there. Baby Huey gets out. And Teach is going to get in there. So we have the straight, the 9 high straight, and the trip aces. It's going to take it down for half the pot each. Well, that's how we're starting it off. So Arthur is in master control. He is in charge of making sure that the graphics match what the cards are supposed to be. Winner is our dealer this evening. And as always, please remember to like, subscribe, share, all this other good stuff. At least we're back. We had the issues last week with our cameras. Looks like everything's going well tonight. We do appreciate you guys jumping in and watching. Hopefully we'll get our chat to start working here pretty soon. All right, we got 5 players in. Queen, Deuce, Jack, 2 hearts. And J Smooth's going to bet $10. And Rhino's the only one that's going to call. The 8 gets there for J Smooth, but the 7 gets the velvet hammer for Rhino. He's gonna bet $10. Well, J Smooth, what you gonna do?
You got your flush. I gotta pay you off. Huh? You got a flush. I gotta pay you off. Flush rush?
You're wrong there, J Smooth.
Dude.
It's close.
That's dirtier than Jack dudes right there. Hey there. Hey there. Dude, I find this hilarious.
A little bit of table talk with you guys.
That wasn't right. Oh, you're half right. Okay, I owe you one now. Alright. I know you do. I owed you that one for a long time. That happened.
Teacher started off. He's got Queen 4 suited. He lets it go. J Smooth gets out.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Matt. Huh?
TT with pocket 9s.
Oh.
With that flop, TT does not want trips. The ace of clubs on the river on the turn. Shiggle's gonna lead it off with 2 pair. Patty Mac calls with the straight draw. And the ace of spades on the river. Shiggle checks, so does Patty Mac. Baby Huey too.
Aces and eights.
2 pair.
Only goes to DC, but not at Patty's table. Don't use the tips to do it, guys. For free. 2.15 now. 4. At 3. Something like that. I need a 2 or a 7 to come.
Action on me, sir.
Jay.
C7, can you stand?
Need to be the orange.
That is 9.
Right, J Smooth
Call, go.
raised to $5 with 4-3 suited. Bale's only showing 1 card, but he folded anyway. Patty Mac with Jack 9. Rhino with 8-7.
2 of them.
Shiggle with Kojak.
3 of them, actually. Got called by an ass.
Alright, here we go. Ace 10-5. It gives both Shiggle and J Smooth straight draws. The 7 of spades gives Patty Mac and Rhino now flush draws. This could get interesting. If the Queen of Spades hits, they can be in some action. Even the Deuce of Spades. The Ace of Diamonds on the river. Rhino's earned a check mark. It's going to check. Rhino shows it.
My flush any good? What the hell's going on? Yeah. I was on a redraft, bro. I had two about fire. I guess it's not when I went down. 9 3 spades. I mean, For 5? I saw that flop. I would have ran. But it showed. After that turn?
All right, bail under the gun. Got queen 6 suited. He's gonna call. Followed by Patty Mac with Katie. Robert gets out, so does Baby Huey. And Rhino. DT's just gonna limp in with Ace Jack. Shiggle calls.
I never said that.
Teach with the A7 and Ace Rag, and then J Smooth's gonna check with King Deuce. Ooh, big flop for both Teach and TT. They both flop trips.
Good? No, you're good. No, sir.
The 6 of spades on the turn.
We don't lose the battle, so raise it to 10.
And TT raise.
Oh, 10.
And TT can't go anywhere, or Teach can't go anywhere. Bill's gonna stick in the call. Well, TT's earned the check mark. Teach is gonna bet it. Bale gets out.
Yeah, I know.
Nice jack.
Yeah.
Good win.
Nothing you could do about that. You just got out kicked.
I had a 6.
Well, looks like Robert's got himself a fan. Wish him luck.
The game just waited. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a juicy game. You don't gotta rub it on there. You don't gotta like massage it. It's not like
Patty Mac's under the gun with 68. 2 folds. Baby Huey with 58 suited is gonna come in. Rhino TT fold. Shiggles in with King 8.
Stiffness, neck stiffness.
Bale with the suited computer hand.
Getting sleep in a Hilton or whatever. Holiday Inn Express or wherever it is.
Sleep comfortably in Philadelphia.
Bale's got a lady in his corner. Speaking of Shiggle, 2 pair on the flop. That's a massive flop. Bale's gonna bet at it.
Coming to America the other day again.
A classic.
Baby Huey gets out. Shiggle looks like he's gonna. No, he just calls.
Where he moved in.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're heads up. The 4 of spades. That's a brick. Bale checks it. Shiggle's gonna keep pouring or leaving the foot on the gas. Bale has to let it go.
And make added up what, how much?
No straddles in Patty Mac's game.
Do you shuffle these cards? Wait, do you shuffle these cards, Wayne?
Did I shuffle?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, she shuffled.
Got you. It
Oh,
shows.
Robert under the gun wakes up with ace king offsuit.
I don't think they want to pay you off, big man. But just because I got the same cards as last hand, you got to do something.
I'll take the blind if it's all they want to give me.
Just because she gave you the same card.
Bale with suited computer hand again. And then Patty Mac with Jack 10 suited.
Oh, that was
775. That gives Bale a monster.
I'll check though.
He's going to check. Checks around.
15.
No, Robert's going to bet it.
Raise.
Raise announced. Patty Mac's like, Robert currently doesn't have any outs. However, they can improve. He's literally going to need either ace-ace or king-king on the river. He's going to need runner-runner.
Good raise.
Same hand as last time.
Yeah.
I'm not even
How's it
kidding.
going there, Hasso?
No good,
I was a little surprised that I didn't see you in the game, but I mean, you're always welcome to come by. I mean, you never know what'll happen. I mean, if you want to play, I mean, I'm sure you're gonna have some.
Yeah.
He's like, don't do it. Okay. And everybody seems to be calling. Seven king. This is going to be one of those ones where possibly the first one to bet it wins, but Jay Smooth has two pair. Bale's going to get out. Patty Mac has two. So does Robert.
Last hand.
Yep.
Beat me too, Jay. Somebody had to do it. I was gonna scare him off. Then you bet first. I'm like, well, meow. You gotta be the first one. Meow. You are.
Patty Mac, are you meowing?
Yeah.
Raise.
Ooh, Rhino with Kojak suited. TT Shig will get out. So does Teach. Jay Smooth's out of there. Bale with the offsuit ace king.
35.
He's going to re-raise. $45. Baby Huey wakes up with ace 10. He gets out. Rhino's like, no, I'm not going anywhere. We're on to the flop. Ooh, power flop. Ace, king, queen, two hearts. Rhino's not out of it. $50 bet from Rhino and a call from Bale. You got fireworks going on. Brick on the turn, 5 of diamonds. Rhino's going to bet at it again. Rhino doesn't know this, but he's down to 3 outs and 3 only. He doesn't get there. All in declared by Rhino and an instant call.
Good hand, huh?
Thank you.
I'm gonna Rhino. You gave him shitload of chips.
That's fine.
It's a tough break for Rhino.
I mean, that was an action spot, though. That was an action spot. Hell yeah.
That's liking it.
Even though he had an ace king, he still could have been losing the 10 jack there.
I know.
So,
Or special.
Broadway kills me, bro. Broadway kills me.
if Rhino shows,
Spade?
yeah, if Rhino shows on the turn, I know you got it. I was like, if he shows on the turn, I'm gonna make what?
If Rhino shoves on a turn, I'm fucking.
No one can call it that, because that shows probably.
I don't care.
You can still call it?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
he called. He 2 pair. He's calling.
Flop top 2 pair? Hell yeah.
Perfect. Just
TT with king sevens doesn't want to try that. Shiggle with pocket fours. He just calls. J Smooth with deuce 4. Folds. Bale's going to call with ace 10.
you can.
Robert calls with the suited ace 10. And Baby Huey with 10-8. Rhino with 10-3 suited. Ooh, 7-8-9. 2 clubs. Rhino picks up his flush draw. Bale and Robert both have straight draws. Well, actually, all of them are. All the 10s are out. 6 or jack gets there. But Patty Mac here flops the straight. This could get nasty real quick. Ooh, the ace of clubs. That gets Rhino the check mark.
Oh, he added up 200. Well, you had something left.
No, that's for. That's for Bob.
Back at 200. 15 is a bit.
What happened?
Baby Huey gets out. Rhino
That's my
bets.
house. Think.
Wow, and the 4 on the roof.
30 is the best.
I call it.
Oh, 30.
Patty Mac has to call.
What?
Put him on the board. I am not. Put him on the board. Ace high flush.
Yeah,
Ace
straight.
on flush, ace on the board. Put Rhino.
I know open ender on the.
Yep, that's what Winter is calling out. They're doing flush
So does it have to be ace high
flush
flush?
frenzy Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday now here at Poker House Fort Worth.
You get more money if you have aces, and it has to be 2 cards to play.
So if I get if he has a club flush, and then or I'm sorry, if I have a club flush without an ace, and then I get another one with an ace, and
You
he
can
starts
replace
ace.
it. You can replace it.
Or you can just have it count
It's the more aces get you more money. But all you got to do is get 4 flushes within that time, one of each suit.
This is the 3rd time you dumped this hand.
Wait. Oh.
More too.
At this point,
Y'all will
Shiggle
go back
with
and
ace
watch
10.
this, and y'all will see.
Well, they gotta look at it. Don't worry.
Bale with queen 7.
Definitely gotta look at it.
5, 7, 10 rainbow. Shiggle has the better end of it right now. Patty Mac gets a straight draw. but he gets out.
You can get up when you need to, right?
9 on the turn. And the 4 of spades on the river.
Winner.
Shiggle earns a check mark.
Okay, I'm fair stuff.
What's the over under on here?
Please, someone go back and watch it.
Ermac God.
Under 35.
Under 35? Shit, I'm taking over.
Yeah.
Over 2 hours.
Yeah. Definitely taking over. Next question.
Said what's the over under on here in the word fish?
Well, right now, Patty Mac, Baby Huey, and Shiggle are calling stations according to the system. Well, so is Jay Smooth and Rhino, but barely. Teach with an unsuited computer hand gets out. Jay Smooth is going to get in there with the offsuit radio hand. Baby Huey with 8-9 off.
I hope it's a garbage flop this week.
TT with the clean diaper. And Shiggle with 6-9 suit, 6-9 off. 8-9 king, 2 diamonds. TT picks up a baby flush draw, but it's a flush draw nonetheless.
Oh, shit.
Baby Huey goes all in with his 2 pair. He's obviously targeting the flush draws.
Your hand's not that good, sir.
And he doesn't get paid. No, Rob's got himself a couple fans this evening.
Does change the play a little bit.
Yeah. I'd have stayed in if it was plus.
That's right, because you didn't have no damn diamond.
I had 1 diamond then.
You put the thumb up my butt right there.
Speaking of diamonds, 10-7 for speeds for Jay Smooth. He wants to see a flop. Patty Mac with ace-6 off. Robert with 9-10 off. Rhino with jack-9 off.
Yeah, I know. She gave me 3 or 2.
2, 3, 4, 2 hearts. Patty Mac gets himself a 2-way straight draw. King of clubs. And the ace of clubs on the river. That means Patty Mac earns a check mark.
Good bet, Patty Mac.
Call 2 more money.
No good call. I got 10 high.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, 5.
Let's do it, man. I had 2 spades right there.
I'm not using that.
Pretty
I
good.
have no action when we win by checking, so.
I'll see you for $2.
No, don't spend all that in one place there, Patty Mac.
Say my name on the board. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Matty
no.
eyes.
6 and 7.
I think it takes a little bit. Show up.
Joke's on me.
Well, just to let everybody know, if you guys want to either host one of these live streams, they will entertain it now. If you guys want to be in a live stream, like with Patty Mac, which he has pocket jacks, by the way, feel free to come on out. Just know that Poker House Fort Worth is now doing bring your own beer. They no longer sell it. They don't give it out, but they welcome you if you bring it by yourself. Bale's going to get there with 58 suited.
What am I supposed to do? Hold? He's obviously repping Queen 9. Like, I can't hold back.
2-6 king. Rainbow. Bale checks to Patty Mac. Patty Mac's in a bet. And a call.
I told my buddies that I would play any of the meme hands like 6-7, 6-9.
King of clubs on a turn. And Bale just opened folds.
I'm not doing that shit.
There you go.
You're fucking right.
Well, I like weird shit like 9-5 or is it high?
You didn't have a king, did you? No, if you're lying to me, I can go back and look.
Indeed, absolutely, Jeremy.
Just saying.
Good luck to all the players out there.
Jay, you gotta scan your cards.
Right now, Bale is the lead one right now, but that can change at any time. Patty Mac opens with King 10 offsuit. Baby Huey with King Queen. Rhino with Daisy Deucey. Shickle with the speed limit.
Like you said, these cards aren't good.
J Smooth's gonna raise with 10 tray off.
Fishy.
Patty Mac's not going anywhere. Baby Huey isn't either. Neither is Rhino or neither is Shiggle. 5 ways to the flop. Jack, 8. Checks around. The deuce of diamonds on the turn. Nobody has a flush draw at the moment, but Shiggle's gonna, or J Smooth's gonna bet at it. Patty Mac gets out. Baby Huey's not going anywhere. Neither is Rhino. Shiggle's ahead right now. He's gonna stick around.
It's on the board already. Jack.
And a 10 of diamonds. J Smooth has it 1.
Just you and me? Yeah. You can have it.
So bluff. Damn it. Where's the bluff?
Correction, it was a bluff before he actually hit.
Now I gotta activate it until the smoothie. A tilted smoothie.
Tilted, King, tilted. Yep. Hey, no more. Like, whenever you gotta change that spoon. I ain't have anything. I had my favorite hand.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
10-3 offsuit.
Tilted.
You're a success.
He had 10-3 offsuit.
10-3 off. I had to smack the 10 on the river. If she won't give me cards, I'm going to make cards at this point. You know, I'm going home heavy.
I think you said he's putting cards up his sleeves.
I swear.
Robert with pocket 7s. He just calls, so does Baby Huey. Rhino with jiggities.
1-2 tonight.
JJ Reddicks.
Hey, but
Robert's gonna call, so does Baby Huey. J Smooth with 8 deuce.
alright. I need 7. I'll take a deuce and a jack.
Yeah.
There's
994. Robert checks. Rhino bets. J Smooth is gonna call. Robert gets out. So does Baby Huey.
Me and you?
All right, we're 2 ways.
Deuce.
Ace of clubs. Rhino has earned the check mark, but it's going to question about whether or not if J Smooth is going to be able to make a move here.
like that so bad, don't you?
You got it, Don. The Don Martin.
I call it.
Shout out to the Don Martin for Robert.
Whoa, two of them bad boys.
He says his real name is Ermac God.
Oh, did you get a queen there?
Three in a row for me.
I had queen.
Oh, did you? So that jack.
A good hand by Rhino. There are ways you can win with jacks. Lots of ways you could lose with them, but you can win with them with just as many ways.
Y'all gonna look at it anyway. What's that there?
All right, Jason's new hand. 5-7.
Hand number 17 right now.
Probably will be. Dude, I haven't seen an action card in.
Now, Patty's not in the booth with me. He's on the table, but I'll see if I can relay to him.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we switch hash? Can I get the don't? Where's the donkey hat at? I need a donkey hat.
I didn't bring any tonight.
Nasty.
Robert's got pocket sixes. He's going to just call the raise.
Water's fine.
That's you, man.
Rhino and Jay Smooth both have 9-8 off. Sugar with ace-10 suited. Robert with pocket sixes. And the flop is 10-deuce king, rainbow. Shiggle's ahead right now. The 7 of hearts comes out. That gives Rhino and Jay Smooth straight draws. They either need Robert to trip up or a jack. Shiggle's gonna call.
Come on, do that thing. Do that thing.
And the 4 of hearts on the river. Shiggle's earned a check mark.
15.
Rhino's gonna bet it. He's gonna try to bluff at it. Shiggle gets out. And so does Jay Smooth.
Get better than 10.
No.
Well done.
Believe it or not, but I said that.
No matter if fire at it.
Sometimes if you can't win the pot, you gotta steal it.
Six or jack. Yeah. What I need. What do you have? 7-8?
Not 9-8.
That's right.
I had 9-7. I both y'all beat.
Huh?
You know what's so
Wow, Rhino wakes up with pocket tens.
Okay.
He's just gonna call.
Oh, man, I got 25.
Raise it to 25.
Raise to 25 by Jay Smooth with King Queen.
I can't even play my limp hands, Jay. What the hell?
Patty Mac's gonna call with 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. Rhino's not going anywhere.
9, pocket kings. Who invited Jay Smooth?
I don't know. He invited himself.
Queen 6-9. Jay Smooth picks up top pair,
35.
but Patty Mac picks up bottom pair. Rhino might still think he's good.
What are you laughing at?
I mean, he's got second pair.
But he's not.
Patty Mac's taking a chance here. I don't think Rhino can fold this yet. He doesn't. 3 ways to the turn. The 5 of spades, that should slow everybody down. Rhino now picks up the flush draw, but he's the only one. Doesn't quite get there. But Patty Mac has a straight.
25.
Patty Mac's gonna rip it.
That's not a ship it.
Kind of. Not all of them, but it's a mix. 95.
Patty is not really.
J Smooth is top pair, good kicker. I'm not sure if he realizes how far behind he is now.
You got that.
You beat.
It depends on which way. You don't got to flush.
Oh, that's not nice.
You have to set up and do your plan.
Oh, I don't know.
We got 4 over here.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
We got 4. Shows a pair of 6s. You had
Well, he folds. Patty Mac gets it down in there.
promise I didn't have 2 pairs.
I know what it is.
6, 7? J Smooth, if you had 6, 7, you had a straight. That's not 2 pairs.
6, 7, 6, 7.
7 to 6s and
It
5s.
was either the straight or trip.
So crazy. So crazy.
Could be
Straight or a set? 1 of the 2? I know.
Make my pocket tens.
Not a flush though. Not a flush.
Now you don't have to flush it without the flush.
Going all in with a flush on the board with no flushes.
Crazy.
Yep. That's a gamble there.
Bump pot.
That's what Patty Mac does.
You got a bomb pipe?
In about 15 more minutes.
I agree with you, Sherry. Absolutely.
Every hour.
But 59 to 1 and 2 on my.
I mean, Rhino's.
Bless you. Bless you.
Well, I'm not going to agree with you, but, I'll take your word for it.
745. 745.
You just have to sit.
Anna says Robert is cute. Not going to lie.
Patty Mac. T7.
Again?
Go down? Okay, I'll cover. Alright, C, 3 fold, C4
I'm afraid I can't comment on that.
C6 fold, C7 fold, C8 fold.
Well, Sugar with Jack 10, Teach with Queen 10, J Smooth with K9. Bale and Robert getting in there too.
Oh,
Jack 10 Queen. Shiggle and Teach both pick up 2 pair, but J Smooth has a straight. $15 bet. And Shiggle's gonna call.
15 rate. C7 fold, 15. 9 fold, 1 fold, 2 fold.
Bale calls. Shiggle with 2 pair. He's gonna call. Teach has 2 pair. I don't see him folding.
Holy shit. Why am I not over there? Try the board.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
9 of hearts.
C4 check.
6 again.
C5 bet 6. C7 goes all in. 4.
$6 bet followed by an all in.
49. C7 fold.
1 card.
Bale, of course, is out.
C4 fold.
Shiggle's getting out. Does Teach want to take a risk?
C5.
He does.
Go down, gents. 1 slice.
Oh, wow.
It's the ace of diamonds on the river. That only gives Jay Smooth a bigger straight.
Yeah, I flopped it.
I had just the 9.
10
Wait.
plus 3, 13 more.
Yeah, I flopped it. And it started happening.
Well, Bale's got a $185 profit right now, followed by Patty Mac's 75 and TT's 18. Everybody else is in the red right now, but that can change.
All right.
What about mine?
Oh, TT's money's good too.
I was tense.
I'll tell you what. Mr. Mankion, he wants to stack. I'll tell you that.
Do what?
No.
I 10 Jack. I 10 Jack. I stayed in.
I had a 9.
What do you mean you had it on?
So I'd open in on the flop. But my money
Keep
in
on for me, Patty.
13, 3, or 6.
Keep on.
Looks like winner's on break right now. We got Matthew in as the dealer.
25. 25.
Got a red card.
Sugar with K9.
4 for 5
I
calls.
got the Isaac hand.
Teaches out.
2.
Jay Smooth with Pocket Rockets
7 calls.
with the call
8 calls.
of 6-7.
Tilt.
1 calls 20. 2 calls 20.
Baby Huey with Queen Jack suited. Rhino with pocket 10s. Earlier today, I actually had that exact same thing happen. I had pocket aces. I go all in. Somebody has pocket 10s.
Oh, you're gone.
I hit quads.
That's it.
And pocket 10s hit the boat on the river. Or on the turn.
C6 was all in.
Jay Smooth is going to rip it. There's not a lot Bale can do here.
150 total.
You watching? You watching?
7 total.
Not much Baby Huey can do either. Rhino's thinking about it. I think this could go either way.
That was he gonna make me laugh.
Of course, I know what he's got.
He's laughing, Sean.
But it's a lot easier seeing things from the outside than it is being on the inside.
Whether or not he's got the king.
Well, he doesn't have the king, Rhino.
Probably got the king too.
He doesn't have a king.
Sounds like something.
God, dog it. If I hadn't have just got these chips, I'd donkeyed off the Dom earlier.
Hey,
I'll show you one. If you want, you'll be, I'll show you one.
show them both.
Do you want one?
No,
Okay.
because it's just gonna make me mad. So now you put my wife in danger later when I go back and watch this. And my dogs at
Hey, you
least.
know it's a good fold.
It's not a good
It's
fold.
a good fold. It's the best.
It is a good fold.
Promise you good fold.
It is a good fold.
Pocket 10s. You better show them.
Nah, he ain't gonna have
We'll see it eventually.
It was a very good fold by Rhino.
It's a crap.
He had like 7 dudes.
I personally could have seen that go either way, but I would have been surprised if he made that call. For his sake, I'm glad he didn't, but
I'm gonna go back and watch this and be pissed because I had king on.
Hey, just know y'all was dominated. That's all y'all need to know. Y'all was dominated. Absolutely dominated.
I was not
You
dominated.
was dominated, brother.
Yeah, I'm about to say, that's me.
Hey, dominator.
That's not even, I don't know.
Anything but that king
See,
there.
look. Now,
Anything but that king there.
here's the thing. If he would have said, he was behind me. He was like, hey, Jay Smooth, you watching this? I was like, well, if I'm gonna get it in, I'm gonna get it in good. And I shook. And he was like, hey, you watching this? I fold. I was like, so that bet stands. So the bet.
Each only has a jack showing. Looks like he folds. J Smooth with 56 suited.
Oh, dang it.
He's just gonna call. So is Bale. Patty Mac with King Queen.
Probably deuce 3.
Baby Huey with Pocket Queen.
We know he had a deuce.
Said Pocket
That's not
Queens.
like- That's not a mystery.
I don't know if he didn't know what he had or whether it was a glitch or.
No, that's the hand I'd say so.
3, 4, 6. 2 clubs.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
J Smooth has a straight flush draw. He's only gonna bet $5. He's gonna call all the way around. The 5 of diamonds on the turn. That effectively gives J Smooth 2 pair plus the straight flush draw. Bale has a straight.
You calling my bluff? Or you bluffing my call? What the fuck?
Straight on the board.
How much is that? A fucking call. You don't have an 8. You don't. No, you don't.
How's it going, Hasso?
What did I say? I knew you didn't have it. I know, straight flush, open-ended straight flush, but what the hell is that?
Oh, yeah, both y'all stuff. Would you 8-3, but
You think I was the one to stay in?
you did.
Did I?
Yeah. Till the 5 came out, then the straight was there.
That is the absolute worst card.
Well, right now, Bale has a $174 property protecting right now, followed by,
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to my dealing.
well, it wouldn't let me read it for too long. Well, we're joined in a booth now with Hasso Picasso.
Yeah, put the guys in the back, guys.
Well, we're 22 hands
I need you
in.
to not put a 7 on the board.
Nobody's been knocked out yet. Well, Rhino got demolished, but you missed a pretty good laydown that he made.
Takes discipline sometimes.
Well, it definitely was the right discipline.
And that's what makes you feel good when you go, okay, I'm going to fix it.
Well, he feels bad about it right now, but if he goes back and watches it,
See,
he's going to feel really good.
I got that beat.
And then we got Robert over here. Someone saying on the chat that Robert is cute. And I can't read what that other one said, but, you know,
He calls the raise the 30.
no. Mm-mm.
Start the game.
Yeah, I'm not commenting on that.
What did you say?
I don't want to comment on that.
You did say
PT with pocket aces.
Right? I got Jack Deuce beat.
Baby Huey with big slick, but TT has aces.
C5 fold.
Those ones.
C7 fold. And C1 all in.
And an all in with the call.
Let me see this.
Not the call with the,
Ace king? Ace. Oh my gosh.
King 6.
Wait.
You follow by a C.
It's alright, it's giving.
First best hand versus third best hand.
King 9 deuce, 2 spades.
Oh my
Deuce
gosh,
on the
I
turn.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Get him an egg at least.
There's no guarantee.
A 96 fold.
Hey, you get an egg there, Tosh.
I would
What the hell is
say
that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had them cracked like 4 times the last 2 weeks. So there's no guarantee on those aces. Wow.
If that, I'll tell you, if there's a way to crack aces, that is a sick way to do it. But that's a way to do it.
Wow.
Baby Huey dodged a major bullet there.
Amen. Wow.
A major bullet. I mean, feel bad for TT, but, you know, because 99% of the time, 98% of the time, TT wins right there.
Right.
Man. That, if that is a sick way to go.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, does he get a free entry to the Easter egg thing for having aces cracked?
Yes.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I hit one earlier today. I had pocket aces versus pocket tens. Take a guess at what that flop was.
Was it 10, couple of tens? Would they get quads on you or what?
No, I had quad aces.
Oh, you had quad aces. Okay.
Yeah, it went ace, brick, and then a 10 on the turn.
So you flopped the quads.
Yeah, I flopped them.
That's crazy.
All in, too.
Oh, wow.
I was like, wow. How did that happen?
Really?
Wasn't expecting that.
Exactly. But hey, you'll take it.
Well, we got a bomb pot.
That's my favorite.
Don says they want Robert, not Patty Mac. Well, I don't blame you. I mean, Patty Mac's really not my type either. You know.
He's a heck of a poker player, I'll tell you that. He's had some good runs this week.
Oh, yeah, he absolutely has.
This is a good bomb, yeah.
Oh, Jay Smooth's here tonight. All right. Always an adventure with him.
Yeah, one thing you learn about poker. Beep, beep.
Beep, beep.
Teach is rocking that rainbow goatee.
He always rocks it well.
Well, he always has
some kind of color.
Yeah, some kind of color on his goatee. I don't know how he does it, but I can't ever grow a goatee like that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, well, 8, 10, 10 on the first board, and then 5, king, 6, 2 clubs.
Is he filling out his? There he is. He's filling out his entry for having those aces cracked.
Well, I can't tell him right now there, Amy, but when I get a shot, I will gladly tell him.
I'm getting the hell out of the way.
Actually, Hasso,
You want me to reach out there and tell him? I can tell him.
Yeah, it might be a good idea. We'll see you when you get back.
Okay, hold on.
I make some tilt meter shirts. Would y'all buy some? Yeah.
Okay, Amy. Yeah, Rhino took his pill. Very good. You're welcome, Amy.
He said that she was texting, so he was already on it.
Well, it's always good to have other people looking after out for you.
Absolutely. He's been through a lot. He looks good. He looks really good.
He does. He absolutely does. I mean, I am very happy for him.
Me as well.
And we got the king of diamonds and the 5 of diamonds. Ooh, Patty Mac has a boat.
Is that legal?
The 5. Okay. I see it.
You see it?
I see it now.
You want to see it again?
I'll have to watch it on the live stream.
You want to see it again? Well, he's going to show it anyway.
Absolutely.
Baby Huey's going to bet or call. He's got trip 10s. TT has a straight draw. He's all in for $5. TT's actually going to win some money back.
Okay.
I got strips on top. I got a hold on top.
Oh.
ain't worried about these two right now.
TT has 10 foe.
You guys are gonna chop this up.
Patty Mag has a boat too. Boat on boat.
Hey,
And then you have a boat up top and 4.
There you go.
You guys gonna chop the rest of it.
Yay.
That's how you start bomb balls right there. You know, man, get in here. Look at the stars. I looked down and I looked.
It looks like TT got himself a couple tickets into that drawing.
Yeah, there you go.
I won a couple tickets into the drawing.
I bought some yesterday.
Did you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's coming on, what, April 4th, was
I
it?
think it's this coming up Saturday, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that last one for St. Patty's Day or whatever, that was pretty fun to watch all the excitement.
That was a fun one. A lot of people won a lot of things on that.
Yeah, it was a good turnout, and it was all, just a fun time.
I'm sitting over here in the booth, and even I won Chick-fil-A.
Can't go wrong with Chick-fil-A.
No, I'm fat. You give me food. I mean, they can't give me beer anymore. I mean, Poker House Fort Worth is now bring your own.
That's right.
If somebody wants to come bring me one, I will gladly take it.
There you
I'll
go.
even thank you for it. If you don't want to bring me beer, that's okay too. I had to quit drinking for a little while. But I will gladly take one anyway.
There you go. I would hate to hurt their feelings and tell them no, right?
It'd hurt my feelings if they don't offer me.
Well, there you go. I'll have to remember that next time I come in.
Sounds good to me.
All in 4.
Looks like we got an all in by TT. 6-7. TT.
Good line.
Well, newsflash, he kind of is, but he's going to maximize his value while he can.
I call.
Shiggle's going to call. Teacher's like, nope. J Smooth, nope. Bale has Kojak.
I've got to, right? I mean, there's no way I don't.
You don't have to, but you can if you want to. He does.
9 folds. 1 fold.
Baby Huey gets out. So does Rhino.
Or 2 folds, sorry.
Look who's heads up.
Well, this is it, folks.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Anybody's game right now.
That's
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I would go for it.
3. TT picks up a straight draw.
Yeah.
A gut shot to the straight.
Show me that 4.
It's going to check. 9 of diamonds.
He's got the other half. The other end.
Slow roll.
TT wins.
We're going to see.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Jacking.
Come back, Trail. Underdog. There you go.
There you go. TT wins the main pot.
All right.
TT.
Pair 7.
That's a way to get back in there. I mean, you get your aces cracked.
Yep. That's
You
hard,
get yourself a drawing, and get to have his aces cracked the way that they got cracked. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Baby Huey got real lucky. But
Yeah.
I will tell you, TT got his way back.
Well, it's hard sometimes. You go on tilt sometimes. When you get your aces cracked, you just get discouraged or whatever. It's just a game. Sometimes you're going to win it, and sometimes you don't. And
That's right. And even Shiggles is getting himself some love, you know?
Uh-oh.
I mean, first we got, Shiggles getting the love, then Robert was getting there getting praise. Now Shiggles is getting more love. Buck wants love.
Well, we can hire someone to come in and comment for you.
No, we don't want that.
Oh.
One of these days, I plan on playing in one of these live streams. I really haven't had much of the time to do it. But for whatever reason, they like me in the booth. So
Yeah, no, we got to have someone in here, you know. And for me, you know, I had stuff going on with the work, and I still enjoy just hanging out with everybody, and this gives me a chance to get more educated because, you know, I'm still, you know, just only been playing about a year, so I've learned a lot and still a lot to learn. So.
Well, I'm glad you're watching there, Stacy. I mean, you know, you're from Mississippi. I've had some relatives that lived in Mississippi, and just glad that you're here. I mean, we're in Texas right now, so I hope my accent isn't that bad, but, you know. 7 of hearts on the turn. That gives TT a flush.
On fire. He is on fire. Smooth's going to fold.
Ah, we got someone used to go to the synagogue.
I see it, Jay. Yeah, I see it.
You're not calling me with the dude already.
That's always good. 19 viewers are here for Robert. That is a great thing.
Oh, that's nice.
Not a bad thing. It's a great thing.
Uh-oh, is he calling? No, he folded. Okay.
Yeah, I figured that. I knew you didn't have to do.
Yeah.
Shiggles
does need a power hand.
On the board.
Everybody needs a power hand.
Fresh Brisket on the board.
But TT's getting back in there.
Put some on the boards there. Flush Frenzy. What do they have going on now?
Right now they got Flush Frenzy going on. You get the 4 flushes, you get money.
Is that ace high on that one still, or?
No, you can get any 4 flushes. However, you get paid more if you get all 4 aces.
Okay.
If you get 1 ace, it pays you a little more. If you get 2 aces, it pays you more. You get 3, pays you more. You get 4 flush aces, it pays you jackpot.
Really? Okay, that's good to know. So then TT's on the board then.
TT's on the board. I don't remember who else is. I want to say Rhino's on the board, I want to say.
Yeah, because it's just 8-10, so is it still doing it for the 4-hour blocks?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
So the reset should have been 8 p.m.
I believe so.
5 diamonds my first go and 5 diamonds.
God damn it, Bobby, that's my freaking house. What the hell? Woo-wee.
Woo-wee. Shiggle and Baby Huey both with Kojak. Offsuit. Teaching J Smooth with Ace Deuce and Ace Trey. Bale with Ace 6.
Alright, everyone falls and then C7 right 5.
Now what's better than
8 fold, 9 fold, 1 call.
Rhino with 6-7.
I call.
Suited.
all around?
Brilliance of it.
Well, here we go.
The 5 chips out there, so like, how can you?
Hold on, now give me a deuce now. One time, sorry, dude.
I think your deck's upside down, dude.
Deuce.
All diamonds, 479. Gives Teach the one and only flush draw. Is he gonna stay in this? He is.
Open up so.
Well, 9 outs for Teach. That ain't it. But Rhino does pick up trips, but it's going to go check, check. Ooh, doesn't get there for Teach, but Rhino has a good hand. And Teach is out. 6-7 has been hot.
Has it?
It absolutely has. Yeah, someone, Rhino just had 6-7. Patty Mac got it straight with 6-7. I'm saying 6-7 all the time today.
So do you play it often, or it depends on position for you?
What?
The 6-7.
The 6-7 depends on position, depends on, what game I'm playing.
3.
I mean, depends on if I'm playing cash, if I'm playing tournament.
Hey, Rhino,
I mean, you're talking about a lot of variance.
I understand.
014.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, y'all don't play games.
Did you get a golf ball from him?
Rhino with 910.
No?
I've seen a few in that backyard.
Water.
Hell, I put some in that backyard before.
I ain't throwing one over in the picture.
Any call?
No, I haven't.
Calls. Sorry, 3 calls. C 4 calls. And C 2 calls.
J Smooth with King 7 off.
C 6 calls. C 7 raise.
Bale with Ace Jack. He's going to raise. Patty Mac calls behind. So does Robert with Ace King. Woo, boy. This could be another good pot.
Yes, sir.
This has been a pretty decent game so far for Patty Mac's game. There's been more action than we're used to. Queen 8. Rainbow.
Check.
Patty Mac has a straight draw out of all this. But then again, so does Rhino. Bale's going to bet it. Patty Mac gets out. So does Robert. Baby Huey too. Rhino's willing to take a shot. He does. Jeggle gets out. All right, Rhino needs either a jack or a 9, or a 9 or a 10.
Oh,
9
there it
gets
is.
there for Rhino.
Got it, coach.
Now, it ain't over yet. Bale can hit an ace or a 10. Now, there's only 3 outs for Bale. Hey, MNX. How's it going? But Bale's going to bet it. 35 bucks. Is it good enough to get Rhino to fold? I'm great.
I don't think so. I think he's going to call.
He's reaching for chips. He gets in there. All right, we're on to a river. Can Rhino avoid an ace or a 10? He's only got 3 live outs.
Oh, no! Wow.
Now, that's an action flop.
Wow.
That is an action board.
Oh, wow.
Bale's all in.
He might be in trouble on this one.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Wow.
Rhino has 3 pair, but, you know, nothing you can do about that.
I knew she's taking me. I was in the middle of the hand.
It makes me wonder if he thinks that Bale is bluffing here. He's finding himself exactly in the same situation that he was earlier. That's awesome, MNX. Very awesome.
Yeah.
We're Poker House Fort Worth.
You going to lay down?
He doesn't want to.
I know he don't.
He doesn't want to.
I'll fold.
Yep. He folded.
He gets out.
Wow.
One thing I will tell you about Rhino's game tonight, at least he's been making some very
Disciplined.
disciplined folds.
That's hard to do, a lot of times,
Well, it's easy to do. You just got to be willing to pull that trigger.
Yeah.
I mean, just because you get big hands, it don't mean, you got to stick with them. No, you got to be willing to get rid of them if you absolutely have to.
Yep. Like aces don't always win. We've seen that.
No, but
yeah, no, I get it.
yeah, it should be MNX.
Thought I had you until that last one come out.
But that's one of those things where, you gotta be willing to fold aces.
Yeah.
You gotta be willing to fold kings and queens. It's
Not everybody
I gotta bear
can.
with the draw.
A lot of people don't, and that's
Yeah.
what gets them into a lot of trouble.
That's right.
It's not just about how to do it; it's when to do it. So,
3 fold, D4 fold.
And you know, you hear a lot of that. Well, I have to see it. You know what I mean? It's like I don't have to see it. If I think I'm beat.
oh, I don't have to see it. A lot of the times, I end up seeing it anyway.
Right.
So,
Then click that shit.
D7 raises to 4.
You go ahead, man.
D8 fold. D9 call 4.
I appreciate that, MNX. I really do.
D2 call.
I appreciate the kind comments.
Thank you.
D6 and 7. Or 5 and 6 4 call.
Well, looks like we got, what is that, 6 ways to a floppage?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Let's see what we get. King 9-5, two spades. Right now, Robert has himself top pair, good kicker.
1 check, 2 checks, 5 checks,
Teach has second pair.
7 checks.
Robert's reaching for chips. He's gonna bet 15 bucks.
1 fold.
Baby Huey's gonna call with his king. Teach gets out.
6 fold. 7 call.
Bale has himself a straight draw. The ace of hearts comes out.
D1 check.
That might be able to buy some action for somebody.
D7
Bet it. There you go.
Robert's gonna bet it, but he's. I don't know about this bet, but he bet it.
D1 call 50.
He's gonna call.
Call.
And Bale comes along for a ride too. He's hoping for a 6. Doesn't get there. Robert has earned a check mark.
Put some money in now, baby.
Got a king.
9 check.
Well, he gets himself a nice pot. I think if he would have gotten a little bit more out there, I think he might have been able to get a little bit more paid.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, or at least would have been fired right there, you know? I mean, if they're checking to you, then I wouldn't think they'd have much.
Hey, but that's a nice win for Robert.
That's right.
Very nice win.
The crowd goes wild.
They said it was 19 people watching.
Let me left you the cards. Take that,
For the Robert
Tim.
crowd.
First hand.
That's right. Rob got himself a nice win there.
On the hour.
8:45.
It puts him in the profit zone. $41, but a profit is a profit.
Amen.
Patty Mac $69 in, followed by Bales $134. Everybody else is seeing red right now, but it's still anybody's game. A little less than 2 hours to go.
Don't matter, though.
Give me suited aces.
I heard her turn you in. Yeah.
What a monster already. I can go. Can you?
Can you really?
Schigel with King 6. He's going to let that one go. Teach folds 2. Jay Smooth with the Velvet Hammer. He's going to raise. Robert's going to call.
That's a monster.
Rhino calls with 6-9. 9-10 Jack. 2 spades. Rhino picks up a flush draw. Jay Smooth is going to go after it, but Robert still has top pair with chances to improve. An 8 or a king for Robert gets himself a straight. That ain't it, but he's still ahead. I'm in Texas, MNX. And a deuce on the river gives Jay Smooth bottom pair, but Robert earns a check mark.
Oh, wow.
It's been warming up. Big bet from Jay Smooth. 40 bucks.
Easy call.
Yeah, I don't see Robert folding this. He makes the call.
Fart.
Well, that adds to Robert's winnings. Wrong one.
Cha-ching.
That was a joke.
It happens.
I hit the wrong button. Well, it heated up there, MNX, but we're going to start getting some more rain. But Texas is Texas.
What's the big pots there? What we got tonight?
The biggest one is Bale's Ace King versus Rhino's King Jack.
503. Wow.
Teach is Ace 9 suited. He's just going to go for it.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
That's all right, Ross. I'm here.
Bring me some of those, some of your good food. I'm hungry. Those chicken Alfredo balls, those are freaking amazing.
I need mine.
Well, while I'm here, I can't reach out to anybody else, but, you know. Ooh, Teach picks up a nut flush draw. 483, 2 hearts.
Yep. You got a set. Who's got Robert? Got a set.
Robert has himself a set, but he can find himself into trouble real quick with that flush draw.
30.
$30 bet for Robert. Mississippi in the house. And Teach is going to call. Any heart for Teach gets him there, but if the board pairs for Robert, that ain't it. Robert's going to bet again. And Teach is going to go for it. Teach needs a heart, and only a heart, and not a heart that pairs the board. So if he gets the 3 of hearts or the 7 of hearts, he's out.
Yep.
Well, the 3 of hearts Robert has anyway, but...
Oh,
and
there it
a
is.
heart gets
Bing,
there
ding,
for
ding, 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 ding.
Teach.
Got it, coach.
I got 3s.
And it goes check, check. But Teach keeps some of his money with that flush.
I seen him when I came in, and he was telling me that he couldn't keep any kind of cards tonight, so he probably feels good now.
Well, hey, what matters is he won that hand.
That's right. Patience.
I mean, sorry for all the Robert fans that saw Robert get a good hand and not win there, but you can't win them all.
That's right.
And Teach has been a nit according to the play styles, so.
And of course, Jay Smooth's the least aggressive. Always.
But well, they had Jay Smooth as
You gonna leave?
Yeah, got to. Yeah, I gotta go.
a calling station earlier.
I go out and bang.
Well, MNX, I can't give out my social media while I'm doing commentation.
And I'll be one of the people like you to call me. I wish it would be so fucking.
I'm not gonna give any bad credit. Rob's been playing well tonight.
I know if I fold it, I'm gonna hit, and if I call, I'm not gonna hit.
Yeah, it's nothing personal. Nothing personal, MNX, but if I give out my social media right now, then I'm gonna have anybody and their brother try to hit me up, and I mean, well, maybe not, but
You got a good bet from who's that from? That all in from Smooth?
it's an all-in from Smooth.
We doing, big fella?
Rhino's gonna call with his pocket fours, Sam turrets.
Oh, there's a 10.
They're running it twice. 4. Well, Rhino wins the first board.
And a deuce. I would have won the bottom board.
He probably scooped.
I had 7 deuce.
And looks like it's a scoop
Yeah,
for Rhino.
it is a scoop.
And no space. Okay. Jason,
Somebody must have got to go to work.
I had 7 deuce. I told you. I fold, I hit.
How many times my jack deuce is? I can't get my jack deuce.
Good to see you, bro.
Dude.
Well, that's it for Jay Smooth. We'll see who the next person comes in to take his spot.
I'm sure there's somebody waiting.
No, man. Hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You would have been.
So I seen the other night where they had some other people on the live stream. So are you eligible or able to rent the table if you want to have your own game or whatever? How's that work?
I'm not 100% sure, to be completely honest with you. I know that they are entertaining anybody and everybody right now, whoever wants to do a live stream. I think you just gotta get it cleared with Patty Mac, and Patty Mac's gotta get it cleared with the people in here.
Right.
So that guy wearing that winter version of the Patty Mac stuff. Those stuffs are winterized, by the way.
Are they? Is that why they're blue?
Yeah, yeah, they're
funny.
winterized editions. You see, he's got that little,
Oh yeah.
hat
yeah,
on
yeah,
there.
the toboggan on.
Yeah, a little warm for that right now. But,
That's funny though.
but I will tell you, but he's got to be the one to clear it.
Right. Right.
And if he clears it, he gets it cleared, you're good.
Yep.
Shiggle's still got quite a bit of room. 9-4-3, all clubs. Robert picks up a flush draw. Bale has a second flush draw. Teach has a flush draw. Rhino's the only one without it, and he gets out. The ace on the turn, that should give Robert some good value here so far if he were to get that club. But Teach is ahead right now with that pair. He does not want the club.
Oh.
Robert wants the club. Teach does not want the club. And the club gets there. This can go to be very bad for Teach.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Very, very bad.
They're all in.
All in from Robert. Can Teach avoid this trap?
He's 7. I'd be thinking he has the nuts on that flush.
I did keep the egg too.
Yeah, but Teach has a flush of his own.
Yeah, but
The question is he thinking how big is that flush?
exactly. That's my point. Exactly.
And what's worse is Teach
Bale.
has the worst flush out of all three of them.
You're right. They all three got a piece of. Yeah, they all three got the flush, but Robert got the nuts.
Teach lays it down. Good move by Teach.
Yes, sir.
But what about Bale?
This is a tough one here now.
Because I can tell you this right now, Bale's thinking, okay, he's got the second nuts. So this is nuts against second nuts. So the question is, how much he believes that Robert has the nuts here.
Right.
And if he doesn't believe that Robert has the nuts, he's going to put the money in.
You're right. I agree 100%.
If not, if he actually believes him that he's got it.
You got to lay down then.
So I could see this going either way. Question is, does Bill want to pull the trigger here? He's thinking about it. He doesn't like what he sees, but he's thinking about it.
Yeah, you don't want to lay down. It's a tough call. He's going to lay it down. Yep.
Not yet.
Yep, there it is. He's going to show that card.
He gets out.
Better fucking show me that ace.
Yeah. He wanted to see the ace. There it is. So at least you feel better about it when it happens.
Oh, I feel so much better.
When you question yourself and you think, oh, did I make the right decision? And then when you see it, you know, that gives confirmation that you made the right choice.
Good hammer, that.
I hate showing.
I normally don't show, but every once in a while, depending on the situation, I will. But for the most part, I don't.
Oh, jeez.
Well, that puts Robert into the winner circle so far. $173 profit.
I had a second nut.
I'm good right now. Well, yeah, Dr. Pepper would be. That was a good win by Robert.
Yeah, you are.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come.
Hey, I paid 15.
Get the death guy.
Yes.
I don't think there's any cash table going on right now.
Alrighty. Sugar with ace queen. $6-3 queen. 2 spades. Shiggle picks up top. He's got 87% equity right now. The 5 of hearts on the turn. Rhino picks up a straight draw. But so does Bale. And the queen of hearts on the river. That's going to give Shiggle the check mark. Oh, needed a regular.
Oh, she's bringing a 0?
Yeah. $25 bet from Shiggle. Bale gets out. It looks like Rhino does too. Nice hand for Shiggle.
I'm Rhino. That's a James over there. My real first name is James.
That's one of those hands where it only gets better and better.
Shiggle.
Dominator over here.
Thank you. Alrighty, here we go. Baby Huey with ace tray. Rhino with king deuce. And TT with pocket sevens. Patty Mac with 7-8. Robert with 9-3. 9, 10, king, 2 clubs. Patty Mac picks up a straight draw. Open ender. But he's going to let it go. Bale bluffed on that one. Agreed, Stacy. Great job. Well, looks like we got ourselves a new player. His name is Jim. He's coming in for 190 bucks. Robert's in the lead right now with 169, followed by Patty Mac 65. Bale just got himself a $3 profit now. Jim, of course, hasn't even played a hand yet. Everybody else is still in red. But anybody can get there. TT with ace-6 offsuit. Shiggle folds, so does Teach. Jim with pocket 9s on his first hand. Baby Huey with K9. 3 ways to a flop. $4-8-7, Rainbow. Jim's pocket 9s are still best. And Jim bets 10 bucks. And TT gets out. Well, they say that it's not whether you win the first hand, it's whether or not you won the last, but winning the first hand certainly helps.
It sure does.
It's really not. It is. It's really
If you play a lot, you get used to it.
Yeah. It's basically almost all the time. But there's 5-card alcohol, big O, what they call it. But you have a chance to get the low.
I got to tell you something, though. I remember the very first time I ever played cash. I was up over at Windstar over in Oklahoma, for those people who don't know. And, you know, I learned a very valuable lesson. You know, I'll just make sure I take in money that I saved up for a little bit. Well, come to find out, you know, very first hand I'm in, I end up getting pocket queens. And then, you know, I have 300 bucks in front of me, so I decided to go all in. Well, come to find out, I had 2 other people that ended up calling me behind, one with pocket kings and one with pocket aces on top of that. Very first hand I ever played. And I'm sitting there like, shoot, you know, it's not that I didn't want to lose, it's that I needed that money.
Yeah.
Come to find out, I had a queen spike on the flop, and nothing else happened with the aces and kings. But that's when I learned real quick. They say scared money don't make money, but it'll lose it just as fast.
That's right. Yeah.
I just need to change.
Yeah, we got a queen on the turn.
Speaking of queens.
Okay. Yeah. Get milk over here.
Yeah, me too.
Get milk by the teacher.
Deuce on the river. That gives Teach the check mark. Bet from Teach.
You already have hearts, Teach.
Well, Teach wins.
What, do they think he had the flush? Oh.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
He got there. So after all that, Teach was literally all in. He was essentially down to the felt, and he crawled his way back to where he's only short 24 bucks at this point.
That's a good feeling then.
So sometimes it's a crawl to get to where you want to be, but as long as you got the goal in mind.
That's right. Everything changed in one hand. especially when there's bond pots involved.
Well, so far, Teach and Shiggle have not raised at all.
That's my dinner. Thank you.
Dinner. What you having there?
I would like the mozzarella sticks. They're really good. I usually get them every time I come in.
Cheese sticks are always good. That is one thing I can say about Poker House Fort Worth. They do have some good food up in here. Fortunately, it's bring your own beer now, but, you know, you can always bring your own beer with some of our delicious food.
That's right. Lots of selection now.
Speaking of delicious, Baby Huey has himself pocket King Kong. Patty Mac has Ace Jack suited. Spacing a 3-bet. Bale's actually going to call. Patty Mac can't go anywhere. So Ace Jack versus King Kong versus Computer Hand. Jack 7-8. Bottom pair for Bale, but Kings are still best right now. Bale's going to bet it. Patty Mac's just going to call. Baby Huey can't go anywhere.
Nope.
Not with that board. I mean, that board is pretty wet, but it isn't necessarily high enough to be in trouble. Now that board can be looking like it's in trouble.
Absolutely.
Bale's thinking about what he's going to do here. He's just going to check.
Patty Mac's going to bet. Yep.
Patty Mac's going to make it big. Because he's got the top pair plus flush draw.
That's right.
Well, he's got board top pair. Baby Huey has top pair.
Right. But they don't know that.
Patty Mac's just trying to get value while he can, if his card hits.
You have it, Patty?
Baby Huey actually gets out.
Wow. Wow. Well, you see the possible flush draws. You see the straight draw. That's a hard lay down.
I'm gonna be mad.
I mean, that's a hard lay down with that board.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in my opinion, I just think that was a little bit too much of a, a little bit conservative on Baby Huey's part. I mean, I like the fold.
Right.
I like the fold either way, but
We had some look at that decent pots tonight.
yeah, there's been quite a bit of action so far. A little bit higher action than usual for Patty Mac's game. But yeah, that Patty Mac Baby Huey. That 7-8-9 Jack. I mean, with Patty Mac being in there, yeah, you could see that 10 being in there, but could have also been the Ace Jack, which it was in this case.
I know. I know. No, I just had a thing.
But you know what they say, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
I raised to 15 with my queen off flush draw.
That's what I had a coach actually say one time whenever it came down to how he blew up a play during, a game. And
like he already has in his hand.
And that's what he told you for an analogy?
yeah.
So,
we could have done this, we should have done this. Well, that was the analogy. If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. In this case, it didn't happen. You can't make up for it.
Right.
That's what happened. There's nothing you can do about it now. Just, keep your head down. But
yeah, she was fucking. What the fuck? 5 minutes. Until that guy goes back in the box. Holy shit.
So what are they playing tonight? They playing Congress tonight now?
That would be Congress.
So break time, huh?
It appears that they're on break. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. Looks like they're taking, what, about a 15-minute break? 10, 15 minutes?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, so if they're going to be taking about a 10, 15-minute break, we'll go ahead and take a break as well. We'll be right back after these messages, not from Geico.
We only got 5 minutes.
I probably should just shove. Yeah.
Hey, Mac, what is that? Patty, watch out, y'all.
I have a $10 bounty on whoever cracks Patty Mac least.
I'm gonna go out to my truck see if that thing's for real.
It is.
Ain't no armor in there.
Not no armor.
It's bluff proof.
Alright, so $10
Patty,
bounty.
I'm only gonna, if you're in my hand, I'm going to only bluff you from now on out. Alright?
James, you're not gonna want to watch that one.
You shitting me?
Fast forward through that.
It really don't matter.
I think you bluffed. No, I definitely didn't bluff, but if he had kings, he had me at that point.
I did have kings.
I had ace jack spades.
What did I have him?
I was bottom of the barrel. I had queen 7. I had a pair of 7s.
On the flush?
No. On the last hand.
That's a good bet, Pat, because he knows if he can kill him there.
Yeah, but if 10 comes on the river, I'd be nuts.
And I kind of want that happen. I thought,
Unless it's a 10 of spades, that is true.
there's free flop, right?
I had 3 outs. Technically, I had 6 outs. Any 10 except for the 10 of spades.
I had him on ace king, so
And any queen. 5 outs. Queen except for the queen of spades.
Maybe shit happens.
at the beginning, I was getting up to like 6'3", 7'4".
Usually it's one.
Absolute.
7-4 is my favorite hand. 7-4 is my favorite hand. 7 is my favorite card.
It's good in blackjack.
Mine is the ace.
I have an 11, so it's going to double down.
So far, we're supposed to
That
put
ace
them
is
all.
nice.
Batteries for
I
them.
deserve that.
I heard they did. I didn't do it.
Welcome.
10.
What the hell? What the hell?
Not bad, fuck.
I'm following around.
My gosh, y'all.
What are we doing?
If y'all want it so bad, just ask. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, put 10 out there, would you?
I'm good on
Can
that.
someone raise his head down there, please?
May I bet now?
Yes.
I'm not
I'll
even.
look on my phone.
Like, what the hell?
Sorry, Dom.
It's okay.
Thank you.
10 again. I don't know why I play this game. I don't know why I play this game. I have no idea why I play this game. What the fuck?
I'm all in.
Patty Mac, bring me the egg basket.
Golly.
Oh. Oh, I'll bring them for both of y'all.
Jeez, quads against 58.
Oh my gosh. Aces full quads.
Oh.
These quads are better.
Oh,
Get your aces back.
$20 dues.
Good hand, bro.
And some of them?
You got
You got first one.
need some egg luck.
Nice hand right now.
You too, bud. What the hell you gonna do about that? Nothing. I mean, it doesn't matter what I raise right there. Pre-flop, he's gonna call. He's got 58. Hell, like, I'm sitting over here like, what a turn, you know?
What a turn, you're already dead.
I didn't know that. Though.
Yeah.
Shannon.
Yeah, she hit those.
Pat Mac, whenever you're ready.
It's only $10 more, right? 25 versus 35, if you want that. No, it is just 25.
All right, we're back. Raise at 25, or bet calls at 25.
I don't got shit right now. Yep.
Whoa.
We do apologize for that language there.
$56 now.
Well, Patty Mac's got himself a $248 lead, followed by Robert's $166.
Ow.
Bale with the premium ace queen. The stream, they're trying to do 3 streams a week, but Patty Mac's games is every week on Tuesdays mostly. Of course, they always have people willing to actually come in to play, so if you want to play, we're down here at the Poker House in Burleson. 10-5-3, Rainbow. And we got a bet from Bale. Patty Mac gets out. So does Robert. Teach folds the ace king. Jim can't let it go. 8 of clubs on the turn.
He came over here and FSU'd all of them.
And Bale gets out.
They don't have a regular cash game, so used to have a regular cash game on it. But somebody would have had a 9 in there too. Made it even worse. You're welcome.
Thanks. I appreciate
You were too scared.
I was not. Yeah.
Patty Mac with ace queen.
Patty Mac with a bulletproof vest on.
Says bluff proof.
That's funny.
Kind of like it.
I guess I gotta give him some action, y'all.
Folding around so far. Bale's going to call with ace deuce off.
You already know it. Oh,
10-7-4, 2 clubs.
good for you.
Eight of diamonds on the turn. Bale needs a deuce and a deuce only. And there's only 2 of them left.
Yeah.
And doesn't get there. Patty Mac earns the check mark. Goes check, check. Well, we're at hand number 42. What do you think so far?
You know, I think it's been good. I mean, I didn't get here at the starting, so I missed the first part of it. But from what I've seen, I'm liking it. Like I said, I expect it to pick up a little bit, get a little bit more aggressive as we go, but we'll see. It's different seeing it from this side of the window instead of on the table.
It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier being in here than it is on the table. I can tell you that right now. Schigel with king 10. Bale with ace queen offsuit this time. Patty Mac with ducks. Jiggle's gonna call. So is Jim. Queen Jack 8, 2 spades. Baby Huey picks up the straight. But Bale's gonna bet it with top. Baby Huey's all in. Schigel gets out. So does Jim.
Ooh,
and a call.
Holy shit.
8. And the queen giving Bale a full house.
Wow. We've seen some crazy hands tonight.
Here. I want Ryan to put this
Sometimes you get the bear. Sometimes the bear gets lucky.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tina. 4.
That's one way to get lucky.
Yep. That's for sure.
Flop straight goes runner, boat. Poker's a sick game.
I requested someone else flip it over.
He wanted to see his card.
Okay.
Getting
They're
really
sticking out
what's
them up.
going on?
I can identify them.
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
You really are.
I think the floor got called for something. I'm not 100% sure what's going on there.
So, 7 went to flip over his cards, accidentally sent one of his cards face down into the bluff.
Oh, that's why. So she's telling him straight up she's going to let it go this one time, but if it happens again, then the hand's dead.
Yep. He's got to scrub the toilets before he goes home.
That is bullshit. That is crock.
Yeah, Baby Huey does not look happy with that.
I wouldn't either.
That's bullcrap. He must
A little bit of mouthing going on between those two.
Uh-oh.
It appears.
Maybe they're telling each other to have a good day.
There's a reason why I had to put down the sound. Ace of clubs is the burn, or is the first burn.
Yeah, he's mad lit. I get it. I totally get it.
I agree.
Ace deuce 6 rainbow. No, 2 clubs, sorry. Jack of clubs on the turn. Deech is going to bet it with his top. Robert's going to go for his flush draw and straight draw. Doesn't get there. T turns to check mark. And the only thing Robert can do there is just fold.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we passed it.
I'm not doing that again.
It's bomb pot time.
But I'm not doing that again.
I'm out. Not playing.
We're doing bomb pot?
Yeah. They said it's both bomb hot time.
8:45?
8:51, so yeah. That's supposed to be 3 bomb pots.
We want that too.
Do what? I thought we did it.
It's not that bad.
every
It's
time.
it's fine.
I don't know.
He can sit up. Bump up 3 hours. Bump up. Can I get in? Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, they don't, do refills over here anymore. It's strictly bring your own.
Actually.
They don't even give it out for free now.
Not even green beer.
Yeah, you know what?
But you're welcome to bring your own. Hey, if somebody throws me a Corona, I'll catch it. All right, King 8-9 on the first board. 3, 4, 5.
Didn't even give any pushback.
No, he didn't.
Like, okay. Hot.
Robert picks up a straight on one board, top pair on the other, and he's going to bet. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to get back with you on that one.
I don't know about the ice, but they put in a refrigerator on the floor for people to put their drinks in.
Right, I saw that.
Yeah, so.
Yes.
Rhino folds, Shiggle folds, Jim calls, Vale calls, and Patty Mac calls. Patty Mac has a straight.
100.
Robert has a straight. Bale has a straight. Patty Mac has two straights. He's going to rip it. Patty Mac has a chance to scoop here.
All in for 305.
Robert lays it down.
I've got straight right now. I've got the nut straight on top.
I got flush on top and nut straight on the bottom.
I've got the nut straight on 78. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Good hand, Patty.
Thanks.
Wow.
And Patty Mac takes scoops.
God damn. Nice. Holy shit. Alright. Give it in.
Always a good feeling to scoop the bomb pots.
Oh, never mind.
Well, it don't happen too often, but when it does.
Doesn't hurt my feelings, that's for sure.
It looks like Bale's going to rebuy in. Well, we got a little less than an hour to go.
Wonderful. I'm on it before Nate hollers at me. Why don't you deal me aces high both again? What's that?
They do one every hour.
We'll do one at the last, too. The very last game. We got almost an hour left.
It's going to fold around. Patty Mac with pocket fives. 3, 4, 6. Rhino gets two pair. Patty Mac gets another straight draw. 3 of spades on the turn. Looks like it's going to check around. Patty Mac's going to bet $6. Patty Mac wins. Well, it says Patty Mac has a $270 profit, but it looks like it's significantly more than that.
Maybe strict photography.
TT folds. Shiggle calls with pocket deuces. Teach calls with Jack 9. Jim with Ace Jack. Bale with 9-8. Patty Mac with another pocket pair, pocket trays.
Oh, looks like Omni's here now.
Remember to like and subscribe. We would appreciate that. Pocket threes of hit for Patty Mac. Nobody has a flush draw yet. But Bale bets at it. Patty Mac raised to 25 bucks. Rob's gonna call with his top pair. Yeah, Rob, don't look good for you right now. You're gonna need King 10. And that ain't it. You're drawing dead, Rob. Now that's gonna be action. Patty Mac hit quads against 2 pair. And he might get paid here.
That 50 or 60 bucks? What is it?
I can't tell, but he might get paid here.
45.
45 bucks, but
I call.
and Robert looks in disbelief.
Jeez. I get an egg?
That was expensive.
Make it a free ticket to the drawing for himself. For hitting his quads.
Well, he got paid for it, that's for sure. But
yes, he did.
I got to tell you, man, I mean, whew.
No, I didn't see that.
Well, at least Robert statistically is still in the profit zone. And Shiggle with 53. Teach with deuce 3 suited. Jim folds. Bale with a Happy Meal. Patty Mac with Queen Jack. TT with King Queen. Random with 5 and dime. 7-3 King Rainbow. TT's gonna bet it. And TT wins a pot. Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
What playoffs are you talking about?
I just hope we can win a game. Another game. Sorry, I always wanted to say that.
I was like, where did that come from? I so missed that.
It was just random. You remember that coach that first coached Peyton Manning? I forget his name right off the gate. But he used to coach for the Saints. And he was known for making those rants.
Yeah.
So that's when he got up in there. He's like, I don't care who you play. It wasn't Gruden. It was a Jim something. shoot, now I gotta look him up. I know who he was, but my mind's drawing a blank. It's getting kind of late. That's the one, Jim Mora. I don't care who you play, whether it be a high school team, a college team, much less a pro football team. You can't throw the ball 4 times for interceptions and win a game like that. Well, playoffs.
Take her down. Take her down. I want to play this was passed.
Well, Robert gets some money back.
Yeah.
I did that one time. It did not end up well. Wait, your card? No, it did not. It failed quickly. It failed. I guess not.
I certainly didn't.
Ani with queen 9. Looks like he's just gonna call. Shiggle with pocket deuces again. And Teach in the big blind with 10-5. And the 5 is hit, but so does the queen. Deuces not so much. A bet from Shiggle. Teach gets out. And Ani calls. Well, 2 pair for Ani. And Shiggle gets out.
Is he waving at us?
I don't know. Looks like it. He may just be stretching.
True that.
Well, bail with ace-5. Ani calls with 4-3. Rhino with 8-6 suited. Jim checks his 57 Chevy. Nine, 10, 4, two diamonds. Rhino picks himself a nice straight flush draw. But what he doesn't realize is Jim had the 7 of diamonds, so it's just a regular flush draw now. Of course, Rhino doesn't know that.
That is true.
Flush draw is a flush draw.
Yeah.
Teach has second pair, lets it go. Bale gets out. So does Ani. And Rhino just calls. Well, there's more outs for Rhino now. TT's gonna bet it. And a call. Jack 7 diamond. Not there.
He might have put a card up his sleeve. It happens.
I didn't see it.
Thanks, sir.
Bye, Nate. You're welcome. Don't hurry back, sir. Take your time on break.
I guess we'll find out.
I think he is too.
Can you have them scan it in, please?
Good to be on the phone. You gotta step away from the table. You're doing a fine job.
It's pulling around so far. Rhino has 9-4 off.
6 calls, 7 raises, 15.
Dead man's hand for Jim suited. And Bale's gonna raise to $15 with Queen 10.
2 calls, 4 calls, 6 calls. Four players.
You get your muck away from that square that's reading those buttons.
6 king 6.
6 check, 7 check.
Shiggle has top pair.
4 bets, 20. 6 folds. 7 folds.
Bale gets out.
2 folds.
And Shiggle wins that. I didn't see him put any cards in the sleeves right there.
It could be camouflage and you can't see it.
But I didn't see him take any out either. Robert folds, so does Donnie. Rhino with Ace Jack. Offsuit. TT folds, Shiggle folds. Teach had an ace. Bale with Queen Jack. 8-7-7, 2 clubs.
Jim.
Yep. Straight draw for Patty Mac again.
7 calls. 8 calls. 2 folds.
10 of clubs. That gives Patty Mac top pair plus, or top 2 pair plus a flush or draw. No one's got clubs. That gives Patty Mac the check mark. Bale's gonna bluff at it here.
Patty Mac's not backing down.
Want to bet?
Whoa! Wow! Wow! I'm shocked on that, especially with the biggest stack as he's got. Afraid of the flush.
That's exactly why. That was the perfect spot to bluff right there.
Absolutely, and it paid off. Wow, nice play.
You know, that's how you get money off the big stack. That's when it comes down to playing the player, not necessarily your cards.
True that.
Just enough. Looks like me, Patty Mac. Just enough.
Someone else loves Shiggles.
+3
They're even going, woo!
They just like saying his name. Shiggles.
1 calls. 2 calls, 3 calls, 4 calls. 5 calls, 6 calls. 7 raises to 50.
Bale picks up ace king suited. He's gonna raise.
9 calls, 1 calls.
Oh, he can't do those.
2 calls, 3 calls.
And no action.
I'm going with 1.
Oh, here's 5.
Well, Panty Mac has himself a very healthy profit, followed by Robert and Bale. Rhino with 8-5 suited. TT folds, but Shiggle calls with Queen Deuce. Teach with Ace-7 suited. Jim with pocket dimes raises to 15 bucks. Call from Shiggle. Call from Teach. Call from Rhino. Jack Ace-8. Rainbow. Rhino has a pair, but he's just going to check it. Teach is going to bet his ace. Jim gets out. Rhino's going to call with his bottom pair. And Shiggle's out of there. 5 or 8 for Rhino gets him in the lead. That's not it. But it's possible if they go for a check here. And a 9 on the river, that gives Cheats the check mark. And Teach wins. Well, Deb, they can't have their phones at the table right now, but maybe after the game he can give you a buzz. Do apologize for that. PT folds. Shiggle gets in there with Ace Jack. Teach folds his dirty diaper. Bale's going to call with Ace 4. And Rhino checks. Eight deuce 10 rainbow. Ace Jack is still best right now, but he's just gonna check. Bale's gonna bet for value, trying to get some people to fold. Ani's gonna call. Oh, Shiggle folded. Well, it gives Bale a straight draw. Trying to get the free card there. The straight don't get there, but it doesn't matter. Bale has high cards. But Ani's going to bet it. And Ani gets it through.
There you go. Nice play.
Future daughter-in-law action. That's what Stacy said about Shiggle there. I'm not going to comment on that. They're trying. I'm not touching that. Shiggle with 5 deuce suited. He's going to go for it.
6.
Teach with queen 9. Gonna raise. Jim gets out. Bail with 6-7. Patty Mac with ace queen. Ani with 6-7. And DT comes along with 10 deuce suited. Queen Jack 4, rainbow. Teach is gonna bet this one out, but Patty Mac has top. All right, Teach needs a 9. That ain't it. But a 4 will get Teach to chop. Yay! We received 100 messages today.
Yay!
And a 9 for Teach. Teach earns the check mark. And Teach beats Patty Mac with his own hand.
As the mighty Patty Mac hand, it finally worked for me.
All he had to do was get there.
Yep.
Like an egg.
No, I'm gonna leave something else on
That was a good report.
We got 100 messages.
Some crazy ones at that.
That's awesome.
But we appreciate the messages from everybody.
Thank you. We love you all. Some of y'all I just love more.
True that.
Of course I am kidding when I say that. We do appreciate everybody that has come in to actually view with us, and we hope that you guys are able to continue no matter who's playing. Hopefully we give you some good quality entertainment. And if not, hopefully we can keep entertaining you.
That's right. And if you're local and you play poker or whatever, you should come out.
And if you're not, you should come out anyway.
That's right. I think your new membership, you get a free hour of poker on the cash tables. If you bring somebody to refer them, I think it goes the same for them too. For you too. Excuse me.
And at some point, you get to meet me.
Hey.
And Patty Mac.
There you go. Win-win.
But I'm a little cuter. Just a little bit.
3 bets 12.
Not by much.
Right. That's okay.
That's what I'm told anyway.
6 calls, 7 calls. Nine calls, 1 calls, 2 calls.
Seeing all the love in the chat box here.
Well, they're competing with Rob and Shiggle.
Okay.
Some people love Shiggle. Some people like Rob.
To each their own.
3 checks.
That's all right. They can get all the love. Valentine's Day is over. Well, TT got himself trips. He's betting $15. But Jim gets out. And so does Robert. Hashtag Team Rob. Hashtag I don't do the hashtag thing. But hashtag is hashtag?
Yeah, it's like a pound sign.
I know that.
Okay. He makes 100% on luck.
He has been lucky. So is Ani.
All right, this is my last hand, and I gotta head home and do some paperwork for the electrical business.
Electrical business?
Yes, sir.
You gonna rig up my electricity?
You need power, hey? I can do it.
Well, I don't need power. I need cheaper power.
I can't help you there.
You can't cause somebody else's power to be more expensive while I pay less.
I have no control of that. That's out of my remedy. I can't do that.
You can't rewire my apartment.
I can rewire the apartment, but I can't do anything about your meter service.
You naughty person.
Seats 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Well, speaking of Robert, he folded. So did Ani.
But I do appreciate you letting me stop by and hanging out for a little while.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets kind of boring in here.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but you know.
Yeah, I knew I had to work late today, and then so like I said, if I can't be here on time for the live stream, then I won't commit. You know, I'll let somebody else have that spot, so we're not holding up the table and we can keep it full.
No, it's not bright in here. It's dark.
4 by 15.
But a lot of times whenever I'm in here by myself. And with Arthur, he does the master control. He's making sure that the graphics are as good as they are.
And thank you for that, because that's a hard job right there.
It is.
It's a lot of stuff to
well, he's got to communicate with the dealer and
make sure all the cars get scanned and everybody's, you know, doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's a lot. It's a big job.
Sunglasses are typically used whenever they are trying to conceal whether or not they're bluffing or not. Now, personally, I don't like to wear them whenever I play, and the reason being is because depending on the lighting and wherever you're going to play, there are certain times where you can actually see what the other cards are, what the other cards are being held by the person wearing the.
Because the reflection in their
right.
lenses. Yeah, that's a good point.
Right. So, I personally do not like them. And matter of fact, whenever I personally play, it actually entices my action, because if I see somebody wearing the sunglasses, or shades, I'm more likely going to call.
I'll have to keep that in mind next time we play.
But I don't wear them, so.
What if I wear colored contacts? How does that throw you off even more?
Contacts are contacts.
Yeah, but if they're colored.
Well, I don't care about that. Sorry there, Hassa. I mean, you're not really my type. I mean,
yeah,
I appreciate you trying to get my honesty.
I wasn't trying to cross that line, trust me. I mean, I know I'm sexy, but, you know, it is what it is.
But no, I mean, but contact lenses are contact lenses. But on serious end.
Jim with the aces, the Rockets.
Ooh, aces against trays.
Let's see what the flop does. And
someone's asking you what color contacts.
It depends. I like the camouflage one so you can't see my eyes.
He said, Buzz, hold on.
To each their own on the colors, you know. I mean, I just think the eyes just tell a lot about a person. I'm also a professional photographer, so that's what I like to see when I'm doing my images, you know, is their eyes.
Well, the 3 is hit. Teach hit trips. And then there's a flush draw.
That ace is going to get cracked.
Right now they're cracked. They didn't get cracked. They showed up cracked.
Fair enough. Like an Easter egg.
But there's action because you got 2 kings.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot. This can go several different ways here. Let's see.
And there was an ace that got folded.
Wow.
All right. All right. All right. The 4 of hearts. That doesn't do anything for anybody. Teach is way ahead right now.
6 bets. 50.
Who's evil?
She wanting you to say all right, like Matthew McConaughey would say.
I don't know. I don't know who is ban what guy. Someone's evil. You're not evil, are you?
I don't believe so.
I'm not evil.
Here we go. It's gonna make another heart and see what happens. Push it in. Do a big bet here.
I appreciate that, Stacy. I really do. Oh, that guy. Okay.
See, there it is, Matthew McConaughey. Yeah.
What did he do?
No, he's just an actor, and you know he does a lot of stuff with UT, and that's his little saying. All right, all right, all right.
All right.
You know, it's 3 times right in a row.
And a heart on the river.
There it is.
Oh, my chicken pie.
He lucked out on those aces. They should have been cracked, or like you said, they were.
They showed up cracked.
Yeah, and then what's Teach going to do? He's got to lay down here. Wow.
Teach is not happy with
No,
us.
I wouldn't be either when I see that other heart coming up. Wow. Wow, he's going to show.
Lots of action tonight.
Absolutely. Oh, Teach, he looks sick. He's just sick. I mean, I get that. It's the worst feeling ever when you see that, you know, thinking you have it and those hearts come out and you know.
Hey, Dev, I think that you gave us a typo, but yes, it was a heart on the river.
Yes, ma'am. Heart on the river. For the win.
No. Don't read exactly what she said. There was a heart on the river. But I like what you're thinking.
Oh, I see it now.
Yes, heart on the river.
How you doing?
These guys are making me love Robert and Schigel. You know that?
To each your own, hey.
They're like, we love Schigel, we love Robert, we love Schigel, we love Robert. I'm trying to be neutral here.
Hey, at least they're loving somebody. All right, well, everybody have a good night, and hopefully we'll see y'all next week.
All right there, Hasso. I
brother.
appreciate you guesting
Yes, sir.
for me.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
Or with me. Hope you have a good one. Drive safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And if you do, have fun at it. Have a good one. All right. Well, that was Hasso.
Just me and him. I'll give you some.
2 calls, 17.
Yep, that was Hasso signing off. So here we go.
I did.
TT with aces. Buzz. Well, we only got a few more minutes left to go. We're at hand number 59. Yeah, just so y'all know, y'all can call me Buck. That is my name. I mean, commentary works too, but, you know. They call me Buck Wild, Buck Nasty. Now, they don't want me saying what they really call me. Just in this case, I am fully dressed. There we go. I'm easy. Robert with JJ Reddix. You can call me Big Buck, absolutely. You're my kind of person there, Stacy. You had me at hello.
I do. I do.
All right, some of our largest pots have been with Ace King and King Jack with Rhino and Bale. We had the bomb pot earlier with TT and Patty Mac. We just had Jim get lucky on the river with the flush against Trips there with Teach. Jim with Ace Queen. Patty Mac with Jack 8 suited. Speaking of clubs, 2, 6, 8. 2 clubs. Now Shiggle has a straight flush draw. The 5 on the turn. Patty Mac still has a flush draw, but Shiggle has himself a straight flush draw. The 3 of clubs gets it to him. And Shiggle's going in there. Doesn't get the straight flush. Rhino picks it up. Sorry to see that Shiggle didn't hit, but it was a nice shot, though. I don't blame him for making the bet that he made. Looks like Shiggle's going to reload. Patty Mac has a very healthy lead. Jim has got himself a little over $200 profit. Robert has himself a $39 profit. Bale is only down $4. Oh, I've got work tomorrow. Rhino with Ace Queen. TT comes along with the ride with Jack 10 suited. Shiggle with pocket 7s. Only problem is the 7s are out. Doesn't mean Shiggle can't win. That's 6-8. 2 hearts. Rhino's gonna bet this one out. TT has himself a flush draw. I don't see TT going anywhere. Jim has top pair. Patty Mac has top pair. Well, the 4 of diamonds is on the board. That's a brick for everybody.
20.
TT gets away from that flush draw. Well, Jim needs a 9 and a 9 only. And doesn't get there. Rhino's gonna bet it. Looks like 20 bucks. Jim can't go anywhere. Shows Jim the bad news.
Because of my name.
No money being pushed this way.
Ben is playing.
There's one on this side somewhere.
Oh, Robert's still nursing a small profit, but it is a profit. TT with Queen 8 suited. He's just gonna call. Shiggle with Queen 9 suited. Teach with 10-7. Petty Mac with Ace 9 offsuit. Same with Ani.
20.
Rhino has a Kojak. He's gonna raise to 20 bucks. TT and Shiggle get out. As does Teach.
Rule of thumb in the road. Yeah.
Bale's gonna call. Patty Mac's out. So is Ani. Well, we're heads up. Queen Deuce 5, 2 clubs.
Check again.
Yeah, Fort Worth. We're down here in Burleson if you ever wanted to come out and play. If you haven't already. Well, Bale earned a check mark.
25.
But Rhino's going to bet it. And a call.
Pair of threes.
That does it. Do it.
Hand number 63 for the evening. Shiggle with Queen 8, Jim with King 10 suited. Bale with Happy Meal. Robert in the cutoff with King 7. Rhino with Jack 9. And TT with 8-4 in the big blind. Queen 8-5, all diamonds. Robert picks up a flush draw. Bale's gonna bet it. Robert calls. And so does Shiggle. Deuce of spades.
Check.
Bale's gonna bet it, 20 bucks. Robert's hand is still best so far. Shiggle has 2 pair. Shiggle earns a check mark.
Alright, for shits and giggles, let's see if if you got the flush.
They'll bet. Shiggle called. Shiggle wins. Sometimes you can't win all the pots at once, and sometimes it takes a while to win, but y'all saw him win one there.
No, I know one was really reason, so.
Yeah.
What's up, everyone?
Well, you guys are hearing it. With the bluff-proof vest himself, we got the Patty Mac in the house.
How's it going, everyone?
Well, you want some good news?
Sure.
Well, if you scroll up here in the chat, we had a lot of people that were rooting for either Shiggle or Robert.
Yeah.
And because of all that, the great news is, if I could find it,
we made over 100 comments.
We did.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
We made over 100 comments.
If y'all had fun watching, come out and play.
Well, some of these guys were from Missouri and
oh, nice,
a couple other places, but well, I don't know if it's still up here. Yeah, we received 100 message today with the restream chat.
Nice. Thanks, everybody.
We appreciate that very, very much. I appreciate being able to talk to you guys and interact with you guys while I'm
good stream. We had several new players tonight. Dom there, Shiggle, and Rob.
I got to tell you, this has been the most action that I've seen in one of your games in a while.
Yeah.
If ever. I mean, there was...
Jay Smooth and Dom brought that to the game, so...
Well, no, you had a lot of action all over the place tonight. It wasn't just Jay Smooth. No, you had... I mean, Robert had a good action against Teach there, and Teach was ahead up until that point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there was... I mean, even you snuck in a couple of good wins in there.
I probably had the biggest pot of the night, obviously, when I swept that bomb pot.
No, the bomb pot was for sure that biggest one. But outside of the bomb pot, they had a couple other good ones too. But
I was pretty sneaky on those quad threes I had too. No way he puts me on threes there.
Well, I mean, you bet it. Your bet was about perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, it would.
And him hitting a 10 on the river really helped too. He caught two pair. He thought I might have the flush, but he definitely didn't put me on quad threes. So.
But he had two pairs, so it really wasn't much he could have done about that. But
right. Well, guys, thank y'all for filling in tonight. I was way under the weather and almost did not play, so I turned out to have a pretty good night tonight.
It worked out for you.
Yeah, it did.
It really did work out for you. I do have something, though, that I will have to talk to you about, though, once the stream ends.
Yeah,
nothing too major, but, well, you can consider it major if you'd like, but...
Yeah, there's nothing major.
Okay. Shiggle got himself trip nines.
Yeah, he made some good calls here at the end of the game, too.
Well, he's actually been playing pretty well, too. He just had a couple things just not go his way, but...
There were a lot of those tonight. I mean, we had kings cracked, aces cracked.
More than once.
Yeah. Some crazy hands.
There was one where kings were actually not cracked.
Yeah. I know.
They were not cracked and didn't even reach the river, but I don't blame the fold. They got the Congress tournament still going on.
Yeah, huge success tonight. I think they had 4 tables going at one point in that game, so still have 2 going. If you like Congress, every Tuesday night out here. Have you reminded them about the extravaganza going on all week, Buck?
Yes, I have. Me and Husso were actually talking about that, and I had told them that I had hit quads with pocket aces earlier in today's tournament.
Yeah. I got an egg there for the quad 3s. Rhino got an egg for getting his aces cracked. Dom got an egg for his quad 8s. And Tosh got an egg for getting his aces cracked by ace king. Boy, that was a wild one.
Well, since you're here, you can explain it a little bit better, but it's essentially the same thing that we did for your potty gold, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And when is that going on?
Saturday at the break of the 3 p.m. tournament, we will draw 9 tickets, and those, the only reason I say 9 is because there is a golden ticket in one of the eggs, and half of it has been found, so if somebody finds the other half, they're going to join John Ammo as a team. If not, John gets the one share by himself. So hope that makes sense. Straight to the finals. So that was one heck of an egg.
And they do have to be here to win, correct?
They absolutely have to be here to win or have a proxy in their place that is a known proxy.
So known proxy. So do you have a proxy?
No, I will be here.
Okay.
God willing. Yeah, Shiggle does have a big fan crew there, doesn't he?
Well, so does Robert.
Robert?
Yeah, Robert has
nice.
a big group.
Okay. Yeah, they're first-time players.
First-time players, but they got a lot of viewers.
Yeah, they played well, too. I mean, I don't think anybody played terrible. I mean,
no, nobody
Jay
did.
Smooth was Jay Smooth.
I mean, nobody played terrible. You know.
Yeah, there's a couple of coolers.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rhino set that on me one time. I flopped this straight, too, so.
And just so that you guys know, today was the last day of the points total for the Road to Vegas. That tournament is going to be at April 12th. That is a Sunday.
Yep. 12 p.m. That's what I was told.
So if you've played in 10 tournaments, you should have chips. If you haven't played in 10 tournaments, well, I guess good luck next year.
Or I think they're going to do it for the cash players, too, here coming up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I think that's what's starting April 1, maybe. Same thing, giving away another seat to the cash players. At least that's the way they did it last year.
Well, that works.
I started grabbing a couple of pocket pairs here at the end. Deuces and threes, couldn't hit anything with them, but I'm going to be lucky because I picked up another 1,000 points today, and I'm going to go into that Road to Vegas, the chip leader. So
you came in third today, or technically third today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I came in fourth, so that's 1,000. I think you got 2,000.
No, you got 500. It's 250, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 in the day games.
I thought that was fifth through every place else. That fourth got more points.
500.
Yeah, they got more than 500.
250 for fifth.
Right.
500 for fourth. 1,000 for third. 2,000 for second. 3,000 for first.
Oh.
That's the day.
Okay.
Night pays a little more.
Oh. But that's how that works. Rhino gets a flush. He's been chasing them flushes all day. And
yeah.
he wins.
He got on a hot streak here at the end. I think he finished second tonight. Or Jim, I'm not sure. Jim stepped in there with, I guess, an hour in. He took Smoothie's spot. He played pretty well and made a little money. So that's what, 1, 2, 3 first-timers, 4 first-timers on the stream tonight. So if you're interested in playing, call out here, sign up, get on Patty Mac's list for next Tuesday. Or if you want to bring your own game out here, You can bring your whole entire game out here and play on the live stream. You just have to contact me out here, Patty Mac, or you can contact me at Patty Mac. That's PATTYMAC Poker PHFW at gmail.com.
And just to remind anybody that is coming out, we are, especially if they haven't played here before, we are now strictly a bring your own beer policy venue.
Yes, sir, and $10 for a daily membership or $30 for the month. Pretty fair.
And I invite anybody to bring me beer. One beer.
Oh, there's some in the refrigerator out there. Just talk to somebody that has beer here. That's all for y'all to chop too. Plus all that I brought in.
Oh, thank you. We get chopped at here momentarily.
Sure. Had a good live stream tonight then, huh?
It was a good live stream.
Awesome. Last hand.
We got a bomber. They started with a bomber. They end with a bomber. Robert's nursing a $1 loss.
Wow. That means he played pretty good then. If you can walk out of here all night and only lose $1, you've had some good fun.
Hey, where can you go with only spending $1? You can't get nothing for $1. Oh.
Okay. Never mind.
Well, we can discuss that too, but I'm not worried about that. Well, let's see. It looks like you got a straight draw.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my friend Vegas Doug for the vest too. It's awesome.
That is a nice vest.
I think it's a real vest too, man. I think it's a real bulletproof vest. It doesn't have the metal in there, but it's the Kevlar stuff.
It might be a knife protector, stab protector.
Well, all I know is it helped me hold my belly in tonight.
Might even be good for back support.
Yeah.
Usually with bulletproof vests, you're supposed to get fitted for them.
They didn't have time to make one for me.
I understand.
Last hand of the night. I can't remember who takes down the bomb pop, but we'll see here in a minute.
Well, we got an all in.
Oh, Oni's all in?
Oni's all in.
I don't even know who else is in here.
Well, Rhino's not.
Rhino's not anymore.
Neither is Schiggle.
Jim's out.
Well, Bale needs a queen or a 7. And now he's down to a 7 only. Nope. Bale's gone.
I folded a 10. I think. Oni. What's the top and bottom, huh? The sweep.
No, it looks like he chopped it.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sure. You got a full house on 1. No, they chopped it.
Okay.
Well, that's it for that action, but we would like to talk to you about some of our tournaments that we have. Every day at noon o'clock, we have the $500 guaranteed lunchtime free roll here at Poker House Fort Worth. It's always free for $3K. $10 get you $10K, and $35 get you $35K. That's every day at noon o'clock.
Noon o'clock, huh?
That's right.
Okay. This is a great tournament for those that are just getting started, too. You can come out anytime. We have 2 free rolls a day and play for nothing. So come on out. Give it a shot. I think that's our only $1 that comes out. So we do have those every single day of the week, plus nighttime tournaments. If you like bomb pots, this is the place to be. Almost every tournament's a bomb pot nowadays.
Bomb, 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 the pot. They don't actually have this one now, but if I'm not mistaken, they got the Monday at 6:30 is now Hideaway instead of the
yes
Pineapple.
And then Tuesday nights will be Congress from now going forward.
Yeah, so don't mind what's on here. This is not correct. We do apologize. We'll get this done, but Hideaway is where you got 2 cards down and 1 card up.
No more crazy Pineapple for now. It's Hideaway Mondays.
We got the 1,000. Well, this is what's on Monday. So 3 cards, 1 face up. 0 for 3K, 10 for 10, 35 for 35. And that's on Mondays at 6:30.
I played in it last night. It's a little different version of Hold'em. You just got 3 cards. One of them's face up. You can use all 3 of them, too. So
that's right.
Brings a little different aspect to Texas Hold'em.
It's kind of like Deuces Wild, but not. And then on Wednesdays and Thursdays, we got the 1,000 guaranteed free roll with bomb pots. That's Wednesday and Thursday at 6:30 p.m.
Yes, sir.
0 gets you 3,000, 10 gets you 10K, $35 gets you 35K, and at the break, they're add-ons. Or as they say, end of registration. Friday and Sunday, 6:30 and 5 p.m. We got the $2,500 guaranteed free rolls with bomb pots. Free to get in for 3K. $10 get you 10,000, 35 for 35. And of course, there are add-ons and all that other good stuff at the end of break.
Oh, I thought it was the end of registration.
Same thing.
Okay.
The first break.
Yes, sir.
Saturday, 3 o'clock, we got the 3,000 guaranteed free roll with bomb pots. Free to get in for 3K, 10 for 10, 35 for 35. And at end of registration, 75 for 75,000, 100 for 150,000. And you can also add on for another $10 if you get the $100. So $110 gets you 175,000.
And we're going to be doing the drawing next Saturday at the break. So make sure you get in on that.
On Wednesdays through Saturday now, we have the Fortune Jackpot for cash players. So all you got to do is within a 4-hour time frame that you see there, you either get a flop set, ace high flush, full house 10s full or better, and a Broadway straight with an ace in your hand, which is 10 queen king ace jack.
And it's $18,100 right now.
Well, there's a little somebody that I was not expecting to see right now.
Rhino?
No, that was the dealer.
Yeah, Rhino and the dealer.
I was expecting to see something else, like where it says the end of the stream or whatever.
Yeah. Still got another cash game going and 2 more tables in the tournament tonight. Oh. I was the big winner tonight. Got lucky on a couple of hands, so.
Jim came in a little late, but he did get himself $109. Shiggle ended up profiting. Robert got himself a $4 profit, so kudos to everybody there.
Yes, sir. There's some stuff.
Approved.
Calling station, my fanny.
You were a calling station, no?
Baloney.
That's how you got your money.
No. Early on, I called because I was tired of Jay Smooth and Bale pushing, but
yeah, I can understand that. Coolers tonight. Bale with pocket 8s versus Rhino's pocket aces. Wait a minute, that hand didn't happen.
Yes, it did.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Ace king. Baby Huey got a king on the river to hit.
Yeah, that I saw. I forgot about that hand.
Yes, sir. There were 2 aces cracked tonight.
Largest pot won was actually won by Bale, apparently $503. I don't know if that's completely accurate, but
no. Yeah.
But Rhino apparently had the longest tank time.
That's surprising.
Alrighty, so that's all she wrote. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and follow us to stay up to date on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and of course you can also view us on Poker Atlas. Alright, y'all, that's it for me. Just remember that luck always runs out, but the bills always have to be paid, so please make sure you play responsibly.
Yes, sir.
Good night, everybody.
Remember, come out this week for the extravaganza and Saturday's big drawing. And if you want to bring your own game, either private on the live stream or off the live stream, contact me, Patty Mac, Poker, phfw@gmail.com. Good night, everybody. See you down the trail.
Good night, everybody.
God bless.